Hey guys, I'm Riley.
And my name's Erica.
And we're a part of the Australia Zoo Rescue Unit.
And today we're going to give you a car tour because we've got all different equipment in here for all the different species that we rescue.
All right, let's go. So first up, we have our koala poles. These come incredibly handy when we need to pole down anything that's super high up in a tree, and they're also extendable. So we're able to make them even higher, so we're able to reach koalas in high gum trees as well. We are also able to have lots of different connections. So this is what we would call a halo. So we use this on the poles, and then we don't touch the koala, but we hover it over their head just to encourage them to come down the trees for us as well when they're sick or injured. And then we also can connect with our other pole. This one connects our net. So we are able to net any birds out of trees, reach up super high. If anything's going to fall out of a tree, we're able to net it and bring it down safely as well. This one also extends to the height that we need, which is great to be able to get up those high trees as well. Next up, we have our blowpipe and our medication kit that we keep here in the rescue car. This is a very important tool that we use on rescue to ensure that we can give pain relief to animals on their way back to the wildlife hospital to ensure for a comfortable trip before they visit our awesome vets and vet nurses.
Come on in and check this one out. It's pretty cool. We call this our bat kit, but it's full of a few other fun little nifty tools like bolt cutters and wire cutters, because a lot of the time we get beautiful gliders and our flying foxes actually stuck on these barbed wire fences. So in our bat kit, we've also got protective arm guards as well as gloves, because it's a very, very small population and small chance, but we do have to protect ourselves from the lyssavirus that flying foxes can potentially carry. So care is always taken. And then we've got the wire cutters or little snippers as well to cut the sharp parts of the barbed wire off. Unfortunately, some of our flying foxes aren't able to be untangled from the barbed wire while we're out there, so they do have to come back to the wildlife hospital for treatment and to be actually put under anaesthetic to be taken off the barbed wire fence.
Here on Rescue, we deal with all animals of all shapes and sizes. Therefore, we need to be prepared for anything. So we have a variety of different size carriers for different sized animals. So starting off with the biggest of the variety of animals that we get here, we get sea turtles. So we need to be able to carry sometimes between anywhere 100 and 150 kilo turtles. So we have a harness that has designated straps. Usually we try and get at least 4 people to carry those really large turtles, as well as some Velcro to ensure that the turtle is nice and safe in that harness just there. And then the next biggest thing that we generally get is kangaroos. Sometimes anywhere between 60 to 70 kilos, some of those big male roos can get. So same deal, we put them on a little harness, and then they also have handles that we can use to be able to carry them back to the rescue vehicle. Alrighty guys, so this is our designated lace monitor pipe. And that is because lace monitors have really sharp claws, so we don't have some similar cages. They could potentially rip through these soft ones, get their claws stuck in a lot of these smaller ones. So this is the perfect utensil for us to use for a lace monitor, so his claws aren't going to get stuck, as well as it's nice and dark in there as well once we put him in there to ensure that he's not super stressed on his way back to the wildlife hospital. Next up, we also have our 2 giant soft packs. These ones are generally used for our big water birds or birds of prey. This is because they have giant wingspans. So when they spread their wings out, they're not bashing them against cages and potentially injuring themselves further. So these ones are incredible for those bigger species of bird.
We've also got koala cages, we've got hard pet packs, great for things like medium-sized birds or possums. We've got baskets for all different species. And lastly, very exciting, we have got venomous snake tubs and also reptile tubs. But yes, we do transport and treat venomous snakes as well.
We also have some rope on rescue as well. You would be surprised how many times we have to create our own little contraptions, such as pulley systems. This is a great tool to have on board as well. We do a lot of problem solving and we have to plan for all kinds of rescues. So we do end up having to make our own makeshift equipment as well. But all of this certainly helps. Our job here on rescue is incredibly unpredictable, so we need to be prepared for anything on rescue 7 days a week.
And we don't expect you to have this much equipment in your car, but if you do come across sick or injured wildlife, make sure you call your nearest wildlife rescue group. And it is really handy to have a simple kit including gloves, a towel or blanket, a little pillowcase, and even a collapsible box on hand.